Hey, what's going on, class? I'm Thomas. I did my report from TED Talks about Ron Finley. I chose this speaker because I enjoyed what he was talking about. He was talking about how to be a guerrilla gardener, how to set up gardens throughout the city. He talks about how basically the youth these days don't know like the basics on making their own food, and how planting your own food is a lot like printing your own money. Ron captured the attention of his audience by showing slides. He showed slides of Los Angeles, uh, Long Beach, California, so that people can identify, because basically all hoods look the same everywhere. The slums is just the slums. Ron would maintain engagement with the audience throughout his speech by finding common ground, like how he did charity work and how bringing the community together through planning. I mean, he had like a saying on there that if a kid grows kale, a kid eats kale, and if a kid grows a tomato, he eats a tomato. And plus, he had a few smirky comments to keep the audience engaged in what he was talking about. The 10 TED Commandments that I felt like he stuck with was number 3. Thou shalt reveal thy curiosity and thy passion. And his passion was about keeping the hungry fed. Number 6, thou shalt not flaunt thine ego, thy vulnerable. Speak of thy failure as well as thy success. He talks about how the city tried to shut him down for having gardens in abandoned parking lots, that he didn't have permission to do that, and how he had to go and fight the city. Number 8, thou shalt remember laughter is good. He was funny. Like, I like his approach to being funny. It wasn't like I'm going to tell you like a bunch of hilarious jokes. And he basically did it as if he was holding a conversation with you, as if you might have bumped into him on the street, and you make casual small talk. I picked Ron as a speaker because of his delivery. And much like Sir Ken Robinson, they both talked about their own life experiences. The speeches were both lighthearted and comical. Though Ron did pace around a little bit, I still feel like he stuck in one general area and made a lot of eye contact. I do also feel like he might have swayed a lot more than Sir Ken Robinson. But I liked his sway. I mean, his sway was his confidence. And he threw a few curse words in there to let people know that he understood his shit, pretty much. In terms of dynamism, I would give him basically, I thought he did like 5 out of 5. If anything that he could have done was maybe put more emphasis on a few of his words, but I chose his TED Talks because I watched it quite a few times already, so I really enjoyed his speech. If I learned anything from this speech, it's knowing your content in and out, just in case you have an audience member that throws you off track, or even if the audience started clapping. If you know your stuff, then it would be easy for you to get back on track, if not skipping the beat altogether. To my fellow students taking this class, I think if all else fails with giving public speeches, it's probably have something funny to say. Any TED Talks I ever watched, there's some smirky comments, and they all talk about how they made mistakes in the past, and they make fun of that, so that you understand that just because you try, and every time you try doesn't always mean you're gonna succeed. And when you do fail, it's okay to laugh at yourself because I mean, just keep on climbing, I guess. And that's my presentation. Ciao.